Hey guys, what is going on? Anthony here with Pistons Talk. Before I jump into today's video, I wanted to give a special thanks and a shout out to each and every one of you watching this right now. Over the weekend, I hit 300 subscribers, and that was a goal of mine for quite some time, and I want to thank each and every one of you. But in today's video, we're going to be talking about 5 prospects Detroit Free Press believes that we can draft 7th overall in the 2020 NBA Draft. Let's see who the Free Press has us taking. The Detroit Free Press wrote an article today, and they have their top 5 prospects that the Detroit Pistons could draft at 7. And, you know, to me, this is a very interesting list. It's kind of out there. And, you know, the first guy they have on their list is Tyrese Haliburton. Surprise, surprise. I don't really have a problem with Tyrese Haliburton. I think he's going to be a very good NBA player. I think he has the potential to be a disruptor on the defensive end. When you look at him, you obviously are going to say, man, that is a funky looking shot because it is very unorthodox. And, you know, it goes in right now, but I wonder at the NBA level if teams are going to try to force him to, you know, shoot the ball differently, because, you know, college defense and NBA defense are completely different. I do think he can still become a very good shooter and have an impact on any team that does draft him. But I don't know, man. Like, it's not that I don't like him as a player. I just think there are other point guards in the draft that would fit the Pistons better than Haliburton. But that's just my opinion. You might have a different opinion on it. So the second guy they have listed is Killian Hayes, and he's the guy that I want the most. If he's still on the board at 7, I can guarantee you the Detroit Pistons are going to take him, no hesitations. For me, he's probably the most NBA-ready point guard in this whole draft class. That's even over LaMelo Ball. I think Killian Hayes' ability to play out of the pick and roll and be patient and see stuff, the game has just really slowed down for him. And I don't know if it's because he's played over in Europe for the past couple of seasons. I don't know if it's because of his, you know, trainer and mentor, Will Bynum. But Killian Hayes really sees the game differently. And, you know, I would have no problems if the Pistons drafted him at 7. I think it's a really good spot for him. I think when you look at his game, he's kind of got like a Manu Ginobili type of game. Some people compare him to D'Angelo Russell. I don't know if it's because of the, you know, the lefty or the way he shoots, but I can kind of see D'Lo in his game. I wouldn't really have a problem with, you know, drafting Killian Hayes. So the third guy they have on the list is Cole Anthony out of North Carolina. And Cole Anthony is another point guard to me that is going to go in the top 10. He's a guy to me that is a very score-first point guard. And, you know, he kind of reminds me of a guy that we have on the roster right now, Derrick Rose. Now, I'm not saying Cole Anthony is Derrick Rose. I'm just saying they kind of have the same approach of, you know, I'm going to score the basketball first. And, you know, the one thing about Cole Anthony that you might not like is he's a score first point guard. He doesn't really facilitate. He only averaged around 4 assists at UNC. Now, his assists would probably go up playing with a better team like the Detroit Pistons. But for me, I'd like to see him, you know, get better at, you know, facilitating. You know, if Killian's gone, Tyrese is gone, I wouldn't be surprised if the Pistons take a gamble on Cole Anthony at 7. Offensively, it's there. I think defensively, he can get better, and I'd like to see him like work on his passing. But, you know, there's a lot to like about him as a prospect. So that was the Detroit Free Press's third option. The next option, actually, I haven't seen too much. I will give props to the Free Press for this. They have Devin Vassell at 7. Now, we know right now our wings are Tony Snell, and if you want to count Sekou, we can. I think Tony Snell, the only reason why he really plays is because, you know, he's a vet, and, you know, Dwayne Casey really likes playing, you know, veterans over younger guys. I mean, you literally had to have half the roster injured just to even give Sekou any kind of significant minutes. Devin Vassell, to me, can definitely be a 3-and-D type player in the NBA. I think what you like about him is his ability to make shots. Like, honestly, like, that's what we need. We need more 3-point shooters on the wing, and you could definitely plug in a Devin Vassell on this team and, you know, have a guy standing in the corner, have a guy, you know, just make open shots. I think it would surprise a lot of Pistons fans not taking a point guard in a point guard heavy draft. But, you know, you can't deny the Pistons need wings desperately right now. Point guards and wings is what we need the most. So Devin Vassell was their fourth option. And their fifth and final option was Onyeka Okongwu. I know I made a video the other day talking about how I wouldn't really be upset if the Pistons did take him. Just because, you know, you kind of look at the big men in free agency like Montrezl Harrell, Marc Gasol, Serge Ibaka, those type of centers. I feel like outside of Montrezl Harrell, you're going to get a lot of older veteran big men. And for me, Onyeka Okongwu has the potential to be a very good rim protector. He has really good touch around the rim. And, you know, I know it's not a popular choice to draft a center right after you traded Andre Drummond, but I could totally see the Detroit Pistons doing that just so they can save a little bit of money in free agency, you know, on a center. You can maybe go after a Fred VanVleet in free agency. You can, you know, target more point guards, because I think at the end of the day, the Pistons are going to have 3 point guards just because of Derrick Rose's injury history and just in case something does happen. But Onyeka Okongwu wouldn't be a bad choice. I know it wouldn't be the most popular choice among Detroit Pistons fans, but don't be surprised if, you know, all the point guards are gone and the Pistons go and select Onyeka Okongwu at 5. But those were the 5 choices. So number 1, Halliburton. Number 2, Killian Hayes. Number 3, Cole Anthony. Number 4, Devin Vassell. And number 5, Onyeka Okongwu. Let me know what you think of the Detroit Free Press's list for drafting 7th overall in the 2020 NBA draft down below, you guys. Like always, I will talk to you guys down in the comment section. Hope you guys are staying safe. Take care. I'll talk to you guys in the next video.